Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Still on revision of simple equations using the knowledge of board math and the knowledge of the laws of indices. We have this equation which says solve 3 over x minus 2 equals what? 4 over what? 3x plus 4. So what is the first thing you do when you see this kind of question? The first thing to do is to what? You what? Cross multiply. So the 3 here in the numerator will multiply 3x plus 4 here in the denominator, and the 4 here in the numerator will multiply what? The what? X minus 2 here in the what? Denominator. After that, the next thing is to what? Simplify it. So let's start. So we'll have that 3 times everything, 3 times everything here, and 4 times everything here. So we have that 3 into what? 3x plus 4 equals to what? 4, that's this one here, into everything here. Into what? X minus what? 2. So what's the next thing to do? You what? Open the bracket. So 3 here will multiply what? 3x to get what? 9x. 3 again will multiply what? 4 to get 12, right? And 4 here will multiply x to get what? 4x. And 4 will multiply what? Minus 2 to get plus times minus to get minus. 4 times 2 will get what? 8. So we'll bring it down. We have what? 9x, that's here. We have what? 9x, the sign plus 12 equals to what? 4x minus 8. So now if you check, 9x and plus 12 are not like terms, so they cannot go. Similarly, 4x minus 8 are not like terms. So what will you do? You rearrange. You either take plus 12 here and you change to minus 12, or you take 4x here and you take what? You change to what? Minus 4x. So let's do that. So we have that what? 9x. If we bring 4x to the left hand side, it will become what? Negative. Minus what? 4x. And if you take plus 12 to the right hand side, it will become negative. The sign will change. Take note. So this plus 12 will become what? Minus what? 12. Then minus 8. Minus what? 8. So now 9x minus 4x will give you what? 5x. And we have that minus 12 minus 8. You're owing 12 naira and you still borrow extra 8 naira. So the total amount of money you'll be owing is what? 20 naira. And since you're owing, it will be negative. So it will be what? Minus what? 20. Now the next thing is to eliminate x here. Sorry, to make x the subject of the formula and eliminate the coefficient 5 here, right? So to do that, you simply divide both sides by 5. That is the coefficient of x. So if you divide 5 here, if 5 into here will give you 1, 5 into here will give you 1. 5 into minus 20 will give you what? 4. And 5 into 5 will give you what? 1. So we're left with x minus 4 here and x on this other side. So we have that what? X is equal to what? Minus 4 as our final answer. X equals to minus 4. So moving on to the next question. Question 14, as example 14. Still on revision of simple equations, we have that solve square root of t plus 3 all over square root of 3 of t is equals to what? 2. So there are two ways of solving this question. One is straightforward and the other one is a bit long. I'll show you the both of them. So the first step is to do what? Separate the both of them. Root 3 plus 3 over root t will be written as what? will be written as what? Root t over root t plus 3 over what? Root what? T is equals to what? 2. Is equals to what? 2. So yeah, t will cancel out what? T to get 1, and we'll be left with what? 1 plus what? 3 over root t is equals to what? 2. So if you take 1 to this other side, it will become what? Minus 1. So we'll have that 3 over what? Root t is equals to what? 2 minus what? 1. Right? So if we do 2 minus 1, we'll have that what? Let me write it here. We'll have that 3 over root t is equals to what? 2 minus 1 will give us what? 1. So now you can cross multiply. 3 will times what? 1 is the same thing as 1 over 1. 3 will times 1, and root t will times what? 1 here. So we'll have that what? 3 is equals to what? Root what? T. Right? So now to eliminate this square root sign, what do? We simply what? Take the square of both sides, like we raise it to power 2 to eliminate this square. Remember, this can also be written as what? T equals to 1 raised to power 1 over 2. This thing is the same thing as what? Root t from our what? Fractional index. You can check it up in our previous video when we talked about fractional index. I'll drop the link in the description below. That root t is same thing as what? 1 over 2. Like t raised to power 1 over 2, right? So if you write it here now, t is equals to what? T raised to power what? Raised to power what? 1 over 2. To eliminate this power, you simply what? Multiply it by 2. And here, you multiply by what? 2. So 2 here will cancel 2, and we'll be left with what? T equals to what? 3 what? Square. So we squared both sides. We squared 3 here, and we squared t raised to power 1 over 2. We squared both sides. When we cancel that, we're left with t equals to what? 3 raised to power what? 2. So 3 raised to power 2 is the same thing as what? 3 times what? 3. Remember, our power here, or index, is telling us how many times the base will multiply itself, right? So 3 times 3 will be equals to what? 9. So this is the first step. So similarly, another way you can solve this question very fast is to simply what? Divide both sides, or sorry, multiply both sides by root t. You multiply the right hand side by root t and multiply the left hand side by root t. So we'll have that what? Root t times what? Square root of what? T plus 3 over t equals to what? 2 what? Times what? Root what? T. So root t will cancel out root t. So we left with what? Square root of t plus what? 3 is equals to what? 2 what? Root what? 2 root t. So if we take t to this other side, it becomes negative. So we'll have that what? 3 is equals to what? 2 root t minus what? Root what? T. 2 root t minus root t. Minus root t is same thing as 1 root t, right? So 2 minus 1 is what? So it will give you what? 1. So we'll be left with what? 3 equals to what? Root what? T. I see the T now. So 3 root T is here, 3 root T is here. So if you take, if you square both sides, take the square of both sides, raise to power 2, and you put it here too, raise to power what? 2. This power will cancel this root sign, and we're left with T equals to what? 3 what? Square. Therefore, T is equals to what? 9. So you see, same answer, 9 here, 9 here, but what? The same answer but different steps. This one is faster, this one is faster. This one you have to take this process and this process and this process. See? So you choose the one you like better. So if you enjoyed today's video, please kindly drop a like, share with your friends that are struggling with maths, subscribe to our channel if you're new to this channel, and ask questions. You can also ask us to solve a question on simple equations using the knowledge of indices and our board mass. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.